and welcome to episode 3 of She Hates Wrestling. My name is Jonathan, and I'm joined, as always, by the Miss Elizabeth to my macho man, my overly understanding wife.
Hi.
We had originally wanted to do Halloween Havoc from 1991, but couldn't really find the time to fit it in. Hopefully we'll be able to look at that further on down the line. This episode we're going to take a look at the main event, as chosen, as always, by my co-host. So let's just kind of jump straight into the main event. So, what is the main event? Because you said earlier that you were like, it's a very
broad title, just the main event. That could be anything.
So, to understand what the main event is, we have to look into Saturday night's main event. Okay?
Right.
So, Saturday night's main event was on NBC. Okay, back in the 80s. So when Saturday Night Live used to show reruns or wasn't on, NBC used to show a live Saturday night event called Saturday Night's Main Event.
Right.
NBC saw how well Vince McMahon put on 2 shows for MTV way before WrestleMania 1, and they were like ratings kind of bonanzas. So they wanted to work with Vince McMahon. So this was their this is their way of kind of getting their foot in the door with the WWF at the time. So it was a huge success for NBC, like massive. There was a Saturday Night's Main Event from 1987, which drew an 11.6 rating, which is the biggest rating ever for the time slot that was on. So bigger than any other Saturday Night Live they ever done. Now that did have Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant before WrestleMania 3, so it's a big deal. And these events, you know, from watching wrestling as a kid, you remember like there was a big wrestler, and then there'd be like a wrestler you didn't know.
Yeah, the outcome was always the same.
Yeah. So Saturday Night Live was different. That way you would see a big wrestler against a big wrestler, but it was free on TV, you didn't have to pay for it. So it was a big deal. So if you ever got like Hulk Hogan on a Saturday Night Live, it was always going to be a kind of a big success. So the success of Saturday Night Live, NBC wanted to do other events. So Vince McMahon came up with the main event, and these used to be shown on a Friday night, prime time. So not 11:30 or whatever it is on a Saturday night. This was like 8 o'clock Friday night, down with your family. What we just watched was watched by 33 million people.
33 million people watch
in
that.
America. That is the biggest wrestling event ever on television. Ever.
Right.
Okay? Now, some random trivia for you, just trying to get us in the mood, get us kind of in the time zone, the time era that we're in, okay? For £1 million, could you tell me what the number 1 single in Ireland was when this event was on?
What year was it in? Like the early 80s or something?
This was the 5th of February 1988.
Alright. No clue, like.
You know the song?
I'm sure I do.
It's a very popular
I know
song.
loads of songs, but I don't. Is it a U2 song?
No.
Obviously, sure.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
It was Tiffany. I think You're Alone Now.
Oh, okay.
Was number
We're
1.
Alone.
We're Alone, sorry. We're Alone, sorry. That's exactly what it says here, yeah, We're Alone. The 6 matches featured people like The Demolition, Jake the Snake Roberts, the British Bulldogs, and the Ultimate Warrior. We got a Macho Man promo at the very start. Remember, he was standing there with his Macho Man behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we jumped to the Honky Tonk Man. He was standing there. We got the $1 Million Man with Andre the Giant. And then we got Hulk Hogan. The size of Hulk Hogan. Isn't he? Like he's
enormous.
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's ridiculously big.
Anyways.
It's steroids out the years, I'd say, on him.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's absolutely ridiculous. When I was a kid, I used to love these because all these Saturday Night Main Events started the same way, with like the wrestler talking behind a background with his logo. When I was a kid, I used to draw the logos, and then when I was playing with wrestlers, you'd stand them in front of their you'd stand them in front and you'd be cutting promos. And then your mum would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're just cutting, like we're talking. And she's like, you're not wrestling. Like, it's just more than wrestling, you know.
So you're all about the promotion
You
rather
have to,
than actually
you have to
doing
promote
the...
your wrestling. You don't just
Right.
throw two figures in a ring and wrestling.
Normal kids would. They
you have
wouldn't
to- you
spend
have to
so
pro-
much on
you
the
have to promote
promotion.
it. Joe used to get VHS tapes and make like an entranceway and like a barrier around the ring
Oh
and all.
God.
Yeah, that was yeah. Then what do you think of an opening to the show?
That was pure cheese.
Wasn't it?
Absolute cheese. Just the cheesy montage, like.
Hulk.
Yeah. Like, it was like a film, say, you know, if somebody was making a film now and they were trying to just take the piss out of something, that was what they would use. Like, that's what they base it on, just so cheesy.
Now, when it started, the crowd were wild, weren't they? Like the crowd were up for it completely.
But they're technically like, what, 7 matches in or something? This
Yeah,
stage.
probably well liquored up, like, because you saw the.
I just some fella walking by with like a tray of beers. Like, that fella's the right idea.
Yeah, like that's really, really kind of where he was going with that now. Vince talks to the crowd. Are you happy Vince McMahon is back?
I can't stand him.
This is 80s Vince. When was the last Vince we saw? Was 92 Vince, wasn't it?
What a prick.
Yeah, so we saw Vince McMahon, but he was accompanied by Jesse the Body Ventura, who I really like.
What was with his hat?
No, I said I like.
What's his deal? What's his?
Well, I
what's
said
his
here
gimmick?
like he's dressed like a wizard. I had it like written down.
But that's what he looks like, you know, Mickey Mouse and Fantasia. When
Yeah.
trying to get the hat. That's exactly what he looks like.
Yeah, he was very flamboyant. Like as a wrestler and all, he used to wear like bright
But what's his gimmick? Like, what is it?
the body.
Because your mom was just like, oh, he's just straight from Hollywood. So I was like, is he meant to be like a stuntman? Or like, I don't know. Like, what's his?
That's Jesse the Body Ventura.
I don't know.
I have it here.
Right.
Vince says that Jesse flew in from Hollywood. So this is February '88. In '87, Jesse was in Predator and The Running Man, which were two big movies in '87.
Right.
So he has a bit of a small movie career going at the moment.
Did he die in Predator?
Didn't he ever join Predator?
Oh, I can't remember.
He died in Running Man as well.
Oh, damn.
Both Tim Hardy films. I think he was good friends with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, no, he's just Jesse the Body. His like when he wrestled, like his gimmick was he wore like flamboyant clothes and like feather boas and stuff like that. Like he was.
They all wear flamboyant clothes.
But that was his deal. He hates Hulk Hogan. It's clear, like legitimately hates Hulk Hogan, and
Does anybody like Hulk Hogan?
that's what I love about like when he was talking like to Vince, like what do you call him, Chump Hogan, and oh here we go talking about Hogan again. You know, really kind of Vince McMahon trying to big him up. They cut to that montage.
Oh jeez, that went on.
I said I could just picture Vince McMahon like editing that together, but was like whacking himself off.
Yeah,
Looking
like,
at
like
that.
I don't need to see him squat, like a close up of his arse, like I don't need to see that.
And as you said, like he looks like a leather sofa, doesn't it? Like
He's mahogany.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
actually mahogany.
Yeah, it's
It's
ridiculous.
not a good look.
That was actually, I think that was Jake the Snake Roberts' theme music. They were playing over that. And maybe they gave it to him after, because that'd be really weird if that was kind of his music. Now, I'm not a big person, I don't lift weights, but there was a point in it where he just had like one weight on each side,
Yeah.
and he was just lifting it up and down and up and down. And I understand you could be doing a cool down, but you don't need to record a cool down.
Yeah.
Like those shots where he was lifting massive weights, and there was
It
just
was
one
like
shot.
two dumbbells.
Yeah, and it was just like it was like we didn't need to see this. It kind of ruined the illusion.
It was like a Jane Fonda video or something from him.
Yeah,
He was
like
just doing like a.
But did you see? There was people actually in the gym behind him, kind of looking at him, going, "Watch your man grunting over there." Did you hear him? Like awful, absolutely awful. So when they come back, we cut to Mean Gene, and he's backstage with the Honky Tonk Man.
Like when you talked about the honky tonk man, you know, I didn't even think about what his gimmick was. I didn't realise it was just an Elvis impersonator.
It's excellent, isn't it?
No, it's really not like.
What's not to like about it?
Like when he started wrestling and he came to the WWF, did he come with that gimmick or was he given that gimmick?
Yeah, he's from Memphis.
You know, I get that. Like, there's no, if you weren't from Memphis, you'd be stupid. Like.
I think he started wrestling professionally in 1977. I think so. Was Elvis already dead then?
I don't know. But
Yeah.
he looks at the stage where Elvis is on the way out. Like that's the look he's going for. It's not like the you know, Blue Hawaii Elvis. This is like, you know, I'm about to die in a toilet Elvis.
Yeah, it's I like him. I like him. I like that he called Mean Gene Green Bean.
Who's Mean Gene?
The little fella, the body fella, doing the interviews.
No.
Mean Gene Oberlin. Yeah, no, so that's the little fella. He told Mean Gene that he had the belt, the title, and all he needs is the woman.
Right.
And I was like, two of them things are the same thing.
Right.
So that's a bad kind of pun, or a bad segue into his match. Then they just roll off just numerous Elvis puns.
You gonna have break it down?
Where was Macho Man going to be?
What?
In the ghetto.
Oh, sorry.
Now, the Honky Tonk Man is, do you know Jerry the King Lawler?
Jerry, your man with the sauce? No, it's JR.
That's JR. Sit beside JR, the King, wore the crown, the commentator.
Skip dark hair.
Yeah. Remember he had the heart attack a few years ago?
Oh, yeah. Did you wear a leopard print?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his cousin.
Right.
So they both wrestled out of Memphis. So like, I think that's the idea behind that, the Elvis kind of gimmick.
Oh, it's a bad gimmick.
So match 1
Yep.
was for the Intercontinental Championship. So the number 2 belt in the company. Okay?
Why would you be going for the number 2 belt? Why doesn't everyone go for the 1 belt?
Not everybody can go for the...
But like, is that not the aim? Like, I want the number 1 belt.
But
Why would you want the number 2 belt?
But you can't get in. You can't just get in and be like, I want to be a world champion. You have to prove yourself. Let's say in a ranking system, you need to prove yourself. You can't just go in like, alright Hulk, I'm after you. No. You beat the Honky Tonk Man, then we might talk about coming to me. So this match was, the Macho Man beats Honky Tonk Man by count out in 8 minutes 20 seconds. Did it feel like 8 minutes 20 seconds?
No, it felt longer.
Did it feel? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was just there was a lot of those obvious fake moves in this match. You know, the ones where they're barely touching but the feet are stamping. There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, because Macho Man's very aggressive.
There was no fancy lifts or, you know, there was nothing like that. Like, it was all very basic fake wrestling move.
Now, Honky Tonk comes out first, right, with Jimmy Hart. He's the champion. I hate when the champion comes out first.
Sorry, who? That drum the toy.
Jimmy Hart with the megaphone.
Oh yeah.
That comes out.
With the piano toy.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the Honky Tonk's manager. They come out. Yeah, I don't like when the champion comes out first. I think the champion should come out second. You should be made wait for the champion. Then Peggy Sue comes out.
Peggy Sue.
The Honky Tonk's girlfriend.
Oh, she was so irritating.
Now, do you know who Peggy Sue is?
How would I know who Peggy Sue is? No.
We had a big conversation about her at SummerSlam 92.
Which one was that?
She was the transvestite with Shawn Michaels.
What's saying? She's a little bit mannish.
Yeah.
But you know what? I said that girl looks mannish, but I'm not going to say anything because the last time I was going on with some girl looking mannish, so I didn't want to keep bringing it up.
Yeah, so that's Sherry Martel.
Man.
Sensational Sherry. Okay, so she was playing a character, Peggy Sue.
Right.
So they're in the ring. We then cut backstage again. The Macho Man is then talking to Mean Gene.
Jeez, he was puce, wasn't
Miss
he?
Elizabeth, yeah.
He was explode.
It's like a tomato, just like in the microwave, just like blow up. But he's intense.
He's very intense.
He sells it. Like it's all or nothing now of the Macho Man. He's going out there like he's not half-arsed in that
very intense.
whatsoever.
Not too intense though.
I always love when somebody asks Miss Elizabeth the question and the Macho Man just cuts her off completely. I love that. That's a great gimmick. She doesn't need to talk. It's like, I'm here to talk. That's always excellent.
Sorry, I know we said, are they married really? Sorry,
They're really married. At the moment in this timeline, they are married now, yeah.
He's punching.
You can't really hear them because of all the... Obviously, I don't know if they didn't get the sound right or the crowd was just that loud.
It's not the point, no, because it was your man's music not blaring in.
Yeah, but
I thought that was the point. Like, I thought it was just that your man was making a big issue about that he was outside.
I thought that was a gimmick, like that they couldn't
No, I
hear
thought
them.
that was purposely just to wind him up, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, right, no, that could be a legitimate kind of a shitty thing to do. Yeah, someone's in there. Yeah. The Macho Man came out to a massive cheer. Like, it was a massive, massive cheer. Like, you wouldn't get shit like that now. Like, for anybody coming, you wouldn't get a cheer like that. There was lots of outside interference in this. There was lots of just running around the ring.
Oh yeah, like, well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a match at all. Like, it was just,
Don't touch Elizabeth. Don't do this. Don't do that.
and your man kept just putting his pelvis in her face. Like, it was just.
Yeah, it's.
At one stage, one of the commentators said, "Miss Elizabeth, she wants it."
That's Jesse, but like Jesse Ventura is your bad guy commentator. So he's trying to get over.
What does she want,
Honky Tonk
Jesse?
Man.
Tell us at 8 p.m. on a Saturday night when the kids are watching. What does Jesse want?
Yeah, no, yeah, Jesus, yeah, she wants a big man. Yeah, kept on saying it. Yeah, it was really, there was nothing. Have you anything to be gotten?
No,
Of no, you're not.
it's an awful match.
The end of the match, the countdown. Did you understand that now that you can't? So the matchman won the match, but he won't get the belt because it was a countdown. So Honky Tonk Man was outside for 10 seconds, so the match is over.
That's stupid.
Yes, that's the rules. So you have to be in the ring to fight. So if you go outside the ring, you have,
But that's like-
you have a 10 count.
But like, what if like you're in the middle of the match, right, and you feel like, right, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this belt. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna hop out here for 10 seconds, and then we'll just try again another day.
But that's why you'd have a steel cage match.
But that's another.
Because then you can't get out of the ring.
Right, but it's not a steel cage. Well, then everything should be in a steel cage. That's just a stupid rule.
UFC, like
That's just a stupid rule. If you're dicking about for 10 seconds outside, the other person automatically gets your belt. There. Get in there, back in the ring, fuck's sake. That's a stupid rule.
Define this rule.
Are you sure that's a real rule?
That's
that
a real
can't
rule.
be it. You could be in the ring and absolutely bollocks and says, you know what, I'm getting out of this ring. We can.
And
That's
the
just
other
stupid.
side, remember the megaphone that Jimmy Hart had? If Honky Tonk Man hit the Macho Man with the megaphone and the referee saw, the referee would disqualify the Honky Tonk Man. The Honky Tonk Man loses, but still keeps his belt. Because it's a disqualification.
Ken, I don't know why we're talking about this like it's real.
I'm just saying, but they're the
These
rules.
rules, like,
they're,
I mean,
they're the rules. At the end, I think it was quite significant because Macho Man, when Macho Man and Elizabeth used to come to the ring, Miss Elizabeth always held the rope open for Macho Man. She'd sit in the rope and he'd get in.
Right.
Okay, that was the thing, because up until a couple of months, Macho Man was a bad guy.
Right.
Okay, and he's slowly. Macho Man is a bad guy that's turned into a good guy, but he isn't changing who he is. He's still the Macho Man. He's not now pandering to the kids, or like he's not changing his gimmick. So at the end of this match, when he held the rope open for Miss Elizabeth so she could come in,
Yeah.
that was like a big deal. That was the first time he's ever done that.
Right.
So that's a full blown, I'm a good guy now to the crowd. That's where the crowd ate all that up like completely. Like.
Right.
And then he lifted her onto his shoulders. And that's a famous Macho Man Miss Elizabeth thing that they used to do.
Right.
But again, I'm not sure. That might have been the first time he actually did that.
Right.
And again, the crowd ate all that up completely. Loved it.
She's supposed to be overdressed, isn't she?
But she'd always in gowns. She'd always wear
Gowns
like
and-
ball gowns. Yeah, like completely.
All these sweaty men running around with her, standing there in a ball gown.
She's the first lady of wrestling. That's what they used to call
Oh,
her.
for
like.
God's sake, will you stop?
Yeah, that's what it was like. So she was Miss Elizabeth. That's what it is. Like it's.
Such bother.
So now we're gonna play our favourite game,
Oh, who's dead?
right?
Is it?
This is another edition of Guess Who's Dead. So in this match, we had the Honky Tonk Man with Jimmy Hart and Peggy Sue against
Sorry, who's Jimmy Hart again?
the man with the tattoo, with the
Piano toy, yeah, sorry.
piano toy. So we had the Honky Tonk Man with Jimmy Hart and Peggy Sue against the Macho Man with Mrs. Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Guess who's dead?
everybody.
Did you guess?
Yeah,
I'll tell you, there were 3 people dead
right.
out of the 5.
3,
So
right.
almost, like it's
Right.
over 50%.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth, and the Honky Tonk Man.
2 out of 3.
Ooh, what did I get wrong?
It's Peggy Sue.
And who's not dead?
Sorry, Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth, and Peggy Sue
Right.
are dead.
So Elvis is still gone.
Elvis is still gone, still wrestling.
Right.
in the
still
independent circuit.
wrestles?
In the independent circuit, yeah. Still runs the ropes.
I would actually like to see that.
And Jimmy Hart is still ticking around.
Do you think he still does he still dye his hair like?
Yeah, I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a
gimmick.
picture later on. Yeah, he still has the chops and all. Like it's he's the honky tonk man. It's his gimmick.
But you could be like, what's that other wrestler with the kind of older wrestler with the big bushy hair, and he has like, he wears a mask sometimes and
Mick
stuff.
Foley.
Yeah, but you could just be like him and just do something else.
But when you're blessed with a gimmick like the honky tonk
I
man,
wouldn't say blessed. No, come on.
oh, that everybody would know. Like my mum would know the honky tonk man is. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, you're mad.
transcends time. Kids know the honky tonk man is. It's a good gimmick.
Right.
So the Macho Man died in 2011 of a heart attack.
Oh shit.
He was 58.
You're probably fine. He exploded.
Miss Elizabeth died in 2003 of what it says is acute toxicity, which I think is like a fancy word of saying an overdose.
Right.
She was 43. And Peggy Sue, Sensational Sherry, died in 2007 of an overdose. She was 49. Yeah, so
These people are either dying of heart attacks from probably all the stuff they've taken over the years, or they're killing themselves. Like, sad, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. Run yourself into the ground for a 5-6 year career, and then you're paying for them for the rest of your life. So Jesse and Vince then big up the next match. They show a flashback to WrestleMania 3 where Jesse was telling Vince, oh, that was a 3 count. The referee counts 3 times. You know, Andre should be the world champion. Trump Hogan. You know, the referee was a Hulkamaniac. This is ridiculous. You know. Then they kind of show the contract signing and stuff leading up to the match you're about to see.
Yeah.
What did you think of Hulk Hogan's outfit?
The boots. I was.
The boots, I thought his cloud trousers, his cloud lycra pants, I thought were amazing.
Yeah, it's a bad look. Like, obviously, like, the whole thing is, you know, you're signing a contract, so you're meant to maybe have some type of
like Andre, the jacket, like a blazer.
Corporate look, you know what I mean? We're signing a contract here, but this, if wearing those cloud trousers and your knee-high boots, like cowboy boots, is your corporate wear.
It's not even like you can go, it was the 80s. Because nobody in the 80s was wearing... Well, no man in the 80s, 6 foot something, 300 pounds, was wearing lycra bottoms with clouds on them and knee-high cowboy boots.
No.
And a cut-off t-shirt.
Not to the office, anyway.
And long blonde hair with completely receding hairline on him. Like,
mahogany skin.
Just be like, this is me, brother. You know what I mean? Take it or leave it. So then Mean Gene is then talking to Ted DiBiase, Virgil and Andre the Giant.
Who's the rent boy?
Virgil. Now,
What's he do? Like, just stand there with the money?
You don't remember Virgil?
No.
When our first episode we did SummerSlam 92 and Virgil was against Nails. And you thought...
No idea who Nails is.
You thought Nails was Virgil because you thought Nails was like a black name. Remember? You were like...
No.
Because when you were like, I thought he was Nails.
Oh, right. No,
he
it's
wore
not
like
bell,
candy striper trousers and had like Virgil written across like under his belly on his bottom, so like kind of like boxer kind of shorts he was wearing.
Not ringing a bell.
He had a lisp.
They all have lisps.
You remember that now? They all have lisps. So he's Ted DiBiase's bodyguard, let's say. But he basically, if Ted DiBiase was in trouble, he'd fuck Virgil in front of him, and Virgil can take the beating. And DiBiase.
Who's Ted?
Ted DiBiase, the $1 million man.
Right.
Your man, the suit.
Why have they all got loads of names? Just pick a name.
Sorry.
It's confusing for me.
Would you rather me call him the $1 Million Man?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the multi.
Or the multi.
Whatever you want.
That was. When I watched that, I was like, did he say the multi-millionaire man, brother? It was like.
Yeah, stick with the multi because I don't know who Ted is. Is he a wrestler? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Andre the Giant comes to the ring with the $1 Million Man and Virgil. No theme music. I hate when wrestlers don't have theme music.
Why?
I just think
just come out and get on with it.
It's just like plodding along the ring like. And
you want some 80s power music banging
yeah,
on
but
the
like
background.
The crowd didn't even know he was there until like they saw him like halfway out. Like, you know what I mean? A bit of suspense, a bit of build up. Let us know you're coming. Like.
Why is everybody always sweating when they're coming out?
I don't know.
But everybody's sweating.
Is it swears of water that they kind of like?
Well, no, I think that's like obviously they're not sweating. They're like just
Baby oil?
No, well, it's either baby oil or it's either water. But even people who aren't even wrestling, they're glistened up as well and look like they're.
But it could be quite warm as well in the arena, like.
But everybody's always glistening.
Mean Gene is now interviewing Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan shiting away about
Does he come up with that bollocks by himself?
on the spot.
Is it?
On the spot, going for it. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all shy, like it's pure shy.
But did you notice Mean Gene desperately just trying to keep a straight face? Like desperately just trying to just hold the microphone there and like just look off. Just don't even like make eye contact with Hulk Hogan, because if you break down, and the thing is, he probably broke down 4 or 5 times doing that promo. Did you notice anything about from when Hulk Hogan was talking to when Hulk Hogan walked out?
No.
Nothing at all, no.
Is he wearing something different?
He had a different belt.
I wouldn't notice the belt, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
he had a different World Wrestling Federation Championship belt.
Why?
I don't know.
Is that on you?
No, it doesn't annoy me, but it annoys me in a continuity way that they obviously pre-taped the interviews, maybe on the day or the day before. But if you were going to use a new belt, why not just give him the belt? They didn't just get a belt like 10 minutes before the match was about to take place, and Vince was like, "Oh, this is our new belt," and I was like, "Oh, give me that, brother. I'm going to wear that to the ring." So I don't know like what the difference was like.
That's how we called him brother for a start, like.
I fucking sure.
But he would have
as
been
hell
off camera,
think
like, you would have
doesn't
go,
matter.
why would
He
he?
still talks. He still says brother all the time. Like, there was lots and lots of references when Hogan got to the ring to Dave Hebner, the referee. Any chance Jesse could kind of bring him up, to bring up the referee, like by name, keep on saying, "Oh, Dave Hebner made a great call. Dave Hebner did this. Dave Hebner did that." It was really like, we should be watching this referee.
Fucking Dave.
Something could be happening here now. And then as well, when the match started, before the match even started, Hogan runs to the ring. Lots and lots of showboating. Like, he was really getting the crowd up.
Yeah, like he's very he's full of pantomime, like.
Yeah.
Like he relies on the crowd so much. Like it's real, like kind of that, like, "Oh, he's behind you" type shit. Like it's just proper pantomime.
But I think what I thought was that's his like end of the match routine that he was doing all day, see with the ear and all. And I was like, something's gonna happen here. He's not gonna be the showboat at the end of this match. So he's still getting all his moves out, all his gimmicks out, getting all the love from the crowd.
Does he rip off his top at the start of every match?
Every match,
He can't just take it off like a normal person.
No.
Sure, he's not good from a cost perspective.
The strength whipping them. And I always love the way like his bandana he wears is just a t-shirt that's just kind of cut up. He just ties. That's all it is, yeah. Tie. Now, sorry, some days like I'm sure they invested in bandanas, but that's just the Hulkamania, just kind of tied up onto his head. So match 2 for the World Championship. Andre the Giant beats Hogan in 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Now that's from the bell to the bell, because this was a lot longer than.
Sorry, it was only like a minute longer than the other match.
9 minutes, yeah. But again, from bell to bell. So when bell started, bell ended. Everything before that was just a massive schmoz. Completely ridiculous. But I thought the match took so long to kind of get going. That comes back to haunt him at the end, but it's just so long to get going. Hulk Hogan climbed the top of the rope, tried to climb to the top of the rope, which I've never seen him do. Sorry, he's done it in this match.
What do you mean climb the top? Do you mean like the
When he went down,
thing?
he tried to climb, and then Andre Coleman fucked him.
Yeah,
off.
he actually grabbed him by the bollocks, like
Yeah.
a proper grip,
Yeah,
and fucked him over.
yeah.
And there wasn't even a reaction to it. Like, so
There's nothing there.
either he's not feeling it or there's nothing there. Because
But all them steroids, you know. This match just kind of ended.
yeah.
Andre got him in the suplex and pinned him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Now I don't know if you noticed, but there was 2 fans in the crowd that literally fell over with excitement that Andre the Giant had beaten Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Like they fell into the aisle, hugging each other.
What's his deal?
Who?
Andre the Giant. Like, there's something wrong with him.
He's a giant. Giantism.
I know but But like, is there something wrong with him?
No, he's French.
You're right. Like, are they his teeth?
Yeah.
Or are they scared just like Halloween teeth?
No, there's
Like-
teeth. There's
Oh,
teeth.
okay.
Yeah. You didn't like the shot when they...
Oh no,
They panned up him.
there was too many dodgy camera angles. Like, he could do with a better costume now. Nobody needs to see that.
His little kind of one straps.
Nobody needs to see
leotard.
that. Like, no.
I do. Did you like the? I liked when he was walking out and the camera was behind him, and then Jesse was like, "Look, and he takes it the whole shot." I thought that was good. That was a good kind of shot to show how wide he is.
Didn't know it.
Andre wins the belt,
Hmm.
and then immediately hands the belt over to the $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
So the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, is the new World Wrestling Federation
Now check out your rule book there. Can they do that?
champion. Well, what I thought was interesting was even Jesse the Body said at the end, we'll have to speak to the president, Jack Tunney, to make sure this ruling is okay. Where you think Jesse would kind of be going, oh, $1 Million Man's a champ, that's it. You know what I mean? But it was really kind of planting the seed that, oh no, we'll have to wait. No, I don't agree with that at all. Like, in rule terms, no. But even in rule terms, Andre didn't win. Like, he didn't win the match.
Why not?
Because Hogan's shoulders were up.
What do you mean his shoulders were up?
So when they did the 3 count, so when you do a 3 count in wrestling, your 2 shoulders have to be pinned to the ground.
Sorry, I didn't see that in the rule book.
Yeah.
I just thought you were just, once you were down, like.
No, your 2 shoulders have to be on the mat. So you count 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So when the ref counted 1, Hogan put his shoulder up, but he just kept on counting. So that's what Hogan's big deal was at the end. He was like, I got my shoulders up.
Right.
All these people saw.
So what you should have done as well, you should like rolled out onto the outside and just stood there for 10 seconds as well.
You just went back.
We'll-
Just
we'll
walk
pick
back.
this up
Just
later.
let him keep on counting. What did you think of the 2 referees then?
There are a little few minutes of fame towards the end there.
Was that too much soap opera, do you think?
Yeah, but I just didn't see the point of it.
Was that was real like Dynasty, or that was real like cheesy? I thought completely.
Really, that's what stood out for you for what was cheese. We've the whole thing, that's what stood out for you. Don't be ridiculous, will you?
I did. I thought
It
that was.
slotted right in with the rest of the cheese.
So you didn't bat an
It
eyelid?
didn't bother me. I was just trying to actually, I was sitting there going, which one was it? That's why I couldn't remember. Was it the bigger one or was it the skinnier one? I couldn't remember. But no, it slotted in with the rest of the cheese. Everything was cheese.
Okay. Well, that was Dave Hebner and Earl Hebner.
Oh, they are brothers.
Yeah.
Are they twins?
No,
Right.
they're brothers.
Actually, some of the moves are actually a bit more convincing than
Then the 2, yeah, when he kicked him in the stomach.
yeah.
out of
It
the
was
ring,
more
yeah, it was-
convincing
yeah,
than the force match.
than Randy Savage. But then I don't know if you noticed when Hogan, so Andre and Virgil and the $1 Million Man come back, and then Hogan goes to throw the referee out on top of them,
Yeah.
but completely overthrows Hebner,
Right.
and Hebner hits that ground.
Yeah.
If you watch that again, he hits that ground like nobody catches him completely.
Right.
And you can see him like rolling, like holding his head. Nobody caught him.
Well, he wants a bit of fame. That's what you
Oh.
get.
Now they are both. I always knew Earl Hebner as a referee, down up until he would referee every main event in WrestleMania, kind of for a long time coming forward, until he was actually fired for selling merchandise in the car park out of the back of his car.
Right.
So he was taking merchandise and selling it cheap, and then Vince found out and fired him. He works for TNA now at the moment. And his brother Dave Hebner, I always thought Dave Hebner was just like, he was a backstage kind of worker, wasn't kind of on camera. For the last time tonight, we're going to play
Guess who's dead?
Guess Who's Dead. So,
Do we have a theme tune for that?
no,
That's what you should look into.
again a team tune.
Because I don't listen to these, so I don't know what you're putting
You don't
in.
really care.
I don't know what content you're putting into this.
This match we had Andre the Giant, the $1 Million Man, Virgil, and Hulk Hogan. Guess Who's Dead.
You're probably gonna. We probably already talked with Virgil, did we? We probably already played him in a game already, and now I didn't even recognise the guy. Well, Hulk Hogan is still alive.
Yes.
Andre the Giant has to be dead. Ted.
Oh, you can call him Ted.
Right, multi.
Multi-million-dollar
I'm
man.
gonna say he's dead as well. Vigil is alive and well.
Vigil.
Oh, sorry, what was the name? Sorry.
Virgil.
Sorry, Virgil. Sorry.
Vigil.
Sorry. Virgil.
Virgil.
Virgil. He's alive and well. So 2 and 2. Don't give me 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
Right. One person is dead.
oh.
Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Only one person is dead. Andre the Giant. is dead.
Alright, okay. So Multi is still alive and kicking.
Yes. So Andre the Giant was 47. He died of heart failure in 1993.
Right.
So 5 years after this.
So he didn't last much
He was
longer.
dead. No.
Yeah.
No. Right. So then there's a big schmoz. Vince. He cuts schmoz.
What's
Big
a schmoz?
hoo-hoo. Like a hullabaloo. Like a...
Is that a wrestling term?
No.
Or
it's not
your
my
own term?
No, it's not my own term.
I don't know. You've never used it on a day-to-day basis.
I don't use all the words
Never heard you say
all the
schmoz.
time.
Schmoz.
Right. There was a melee.
A melee?
Yeah, just
What's a
not-
melee? What's a melee? What's a melee?
Right. Vince cuts the commercial.
What's it?
Right.
Just explain what a melee is.
Vince cuts the
It's a
commercial.
wrestling term.
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
Vince cuts the commercial.
Right.
We cut back straight away, and Strike Force are coming out.
Yeah, I was geared up for this one.
Strike Force in their white fancy jackets.
Yeah.
Bret Hart and Jim Dynamite Neidhart, they're already in the ring.
Why was he dressed like Bret Hart?
Who? The other fellow with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the Hart Foundation. So Bret Hart was a tag team before he was Bret Hart in the Hart Foundation. So that's what they wore.
But he's not in a tag team with his brother.
No, that's
Oh.
his brother-in-law.
No, I was thinking, look at him like him.
Yeah. So when this match is about to go down, Vince is like, we got a cut. Hogan is backstage with me and Gene. Get in there, Hogan. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah.
Right?
He's all wound up as usual.
Hogan is trying his best to cry. Did you get that from him?
No.
Like he was trying to get those tears out as much as he could.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
He knew a lot of plot of what had happened very quickly. The $1 million man paid for that plastic surgery for the referee to get done. He knew that straight away. They showed the bit with the 1, 2, 3, and he's like, look at the $100 bills flying out of his pocket.
Actually, that was a question, because I think he hit him or something before, and all these dollar bills came flying out. That'd be a good gimmick. Imagine every time you hit him, all these dollars start flying around the place.
Like he's a video game character.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
So Hogan really kind of just, this isn't fair, blah blah blah. We then cut back to our final match, the tag team title, and it's over.
What was the point? What was the point of that? Like, what was
That's
the
Super
purpose?
Bar, and it's gone.
What was the purpose?
They ran out of time. So it was
Like
live.
there and then?
Yeah, so it was live on NBC. NBC gave them like an hour and a half
Right.
with commercials.
Yeah.
They ran out of time. NBC cut them off. So see when Vince, so what, I'm not 100% sure, but see when Vince says, good night, good luck, like,
Yeah.
we're done, it's over. And then we saw the end of the match. That's just from when the network came. They just showed you the end of the match. Like. So if you were at home, you
didn't see that.
You didn't get to see it.
God, you're so pissed off, wouldn't you?
Especially if you were a big Hart Foundation fan or whatever, like, you'd be
Well,
like,
even just like a general wrestling fan, like, you'd be
Yeah.
pretty pissed off. Like, that's pretty shit.
yeah, it was really, really, really
I was getting ready to write down my notes of this match, and then all of a sudden there was nothing.
over.
I actually have WTF. Because I didn't know what
I was going to say the wife awards that we do, there wasn't that many kind of matches to kind of do on awards, so I'll only ask you, what was your favourite part of the event that you watched? All 47 minutes of it.
My favourite part?
Yeah.
Jesus. There wasn't a lot going on for me to pick from.
Your man walking back with all the beer.
Yeah, he, probably Macho Man turning pink when he was getting interviewed, like, just the excitement and the colour, and because nothing else happened, like. I just thought that was hilarious. No, that's nothing.
Your favourite, so that was your favourite part of Macho Man talking.
The colour of him,
And
yeah.
Losing
Losing his shit, like,
losing his
that's,
shit.
yeah.
And who was your favourite performer of the entire thing?
Favourite performer?
Yeah. Did you like Honky Tonk Man shaking his
No,
hips?
no.
Did you like Jesse Ventura dressed like Mickey Mouse?
No, didn't like that.
Hulk Hogan,
Don't like
Showboating?
Macho Man. I'm not going to say Hulk Hogan because he is just a showboater. And I said Andre the Giant, thought there was something wrong with him.
Mean Gene,
Who's Mean Gene again?
the interviewer
The
backstage.
interviewer. Do you know what? The refs.
The refs.
There you go, yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because their fight was better than Earl and Dave, because what was going on there was better than some of the stuff that was going on. So we'll go with Earl and Dave. They were the highlight of the episode.
Right. So that was good. So we need to discuss now the next episode. Hold up.
That was in my head.
what we're going to do from now on is that, because I'm trying to reduce the length of these
Literally,
podcasts.
like, cut it down by 6 minutes. You've only watched 2 matches.
We need to reduce the length of these podcasts to make it easier for you. It's not fair that you have to watch 3 hours of wrestling. So basically now, so you've watched 2 episodes or 3 hours of wrestling, and you've watched one that's 47 minutes.
So what does that say to you?
And we have the same.
What does that
we
say
have
to you?
the same length of content.
The same length of content. So I do not need to be watching 3 hours worth of wrestling.
So what I think we should do is we should watch every main event of WrestleMania. Okay, now not at once, like not like every main event.
What do you mean?
So
you mean
every episode-
so like WrestleMania 1, the main event?
Yeah.
Oh, holy God.
So if people are listening and they might be confused, because I would have some questions as well if you said main event, I'm saying the last match on the card is the main event, to me. Okay, like WrestleMania 8 would have 2 main events, it was billed as the double main event, but I'm only including the very last match
Because you know this is called the main event.
on the card. This is called
It's
the
very
main event.
confusing.
I've broken it into 4 categories.
Right.
Okay, so all I need you to do is give me a decade. Okay, so again, you're picking it. This is going to be random. We're not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because that'll just be boring. Okay, but what we will do, if you pick, say, the 2000s, when we do our next episode, you can't pick the 2000s.
So
You
either
have to
way, I'm
pick-
going to end up with. I'm going to end up watching bloody everything anyway. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
regardless, but it's just, we spread out a bit. That you each don't have to watch like Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan,
That's too much
all the way
Hulk
through.
Hogan. Yeah.
So all I need you to do for me now is pick a decade.
The 90s.
The 90s. Okay. So now I need you to give me a number between 6 and 15.
Which means, or 6 and 15. Well, 3 and 5 are my lucky numbers, so I can't pick them. So we'll go with 8.
The next episode we're going to do is WrestleMania 8. 1992. Sid Justice versus the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Who the hell is Sid Justice?
You'll have to wait and see. You will have to wait and see. So, any final thoughts on the main event?
No, just still hate wrestling.
So, I just like to say as well, people are starting to like and comment on iTunes and Stitcher. So, if people could keep on doing that, because that's good for us, gets more eyes on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be really helpful if people could do that. Thanks everybody who's listened to this episode and previous episodes, and hopefully you'll be back for next month's episode where we will watch the main event of WrestleMania 8. So it's a goodbye from me, and
Bye.